Example 7 is asking how many inches are in a meter to the nearest tenth. So our conversion factors here says there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter, and there's 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. So let's start with our desired again. We were asked how many inches. So there's our desired answer unit, how many inches. Our first fraction needs to have inches at the top, right? If that's our desired answer, that needs to be first in our lineup. The conversion factors they gave us, the first one doesn't have any inches in it. The second one does have inches, so that's the one we're going to start with. And we need the inch part to be at the top. So let's line it up that we have 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters. So we have our desired answer, we have our conversion factor. Typically we would jump to the given, except check your units. The problem at the bottom here has centimeters. Our given is written in meters. So we can't cancel those units out. We're not ready to jump to the given. We need to pick up another conversion factor, something that changes centimeters into meters. And they gave it to us. We need to be sure and put, if we have centimeters on the bottom here, we need centimeters at the top of our next one. So let's line up 100 centimeters over 1 meter. And now we have meter at the bottom, we need meter at the top. And our given is telling us that. We were asked how many inches are in a meter. So we're going to put our meter at the top. How many meters? How many inches are in a meter? Well, that's going to be that understood one. I mean, it's like if you go around and say, I have an apple. It's understood that you have 1 apple, unless you specify otherwise. So we'll put 1 meter, and we're going to pair it with a 1, because we don't have anything to match it up with. So check your units here. Our centimeters are going to cancel. The meters are going to cancel. The only unit we have left is inches, which is what we were after. So we've got the right setup. Let's do our multiplying. 1 times 100 times 1 is 100. 2.54 times 1 times 1 is 2.54. Now we can divide. 100 divided by 2.54 is going to give you a 39-ish number. It did tell us to round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so looking back at that place value chart back on page 18 of your book, the nearest tenth is that first spot after your decimal. Okay, so we need the 39 point, we need one number here. Okay, so we got to figure out, is it going to stay a 3 or does it bump up to a 4? Well, it really depends on that next number. Okay, our next number, if it's 5 or greater, makes our 10th place jump up a number. Well, our 7 is 5 or greater, so that's going to bump our 3 up to a 4. So our answer here is 39.4 inches. There are 39.4 inches in a meter.